From your favorite influencer to your favorite celebrity to you, to your mom, to your dad, everybody has an insecurity, and I feel like it's time we finally start talking about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zogi and I'm a Gemini, which is why this channel is called Zogi the Gemini. So today I wanted to talk about something here that I wasn't going to talk about it. I'll be honest, I wasn't going to talk about it. I felt like it's kind of been said already, but at the same time it's been said already, but it's a kind of topic that we kind of stay hush on. We don't really discuss it too tough because a lot of people have things to say, and rather than hearing what they have to say, we kind of just stay away from talking about it. But I feel like society, I'm not the society, me as Zogi, I have started to move to a bit where I'm always trying to make sure that I come across as confident. I'm always like, oh, but I can't do this video, or I can't do this, or I can't do that because they're gonna think I'm insecure. And I woke up today and I was like, I don't care. I actually don't care. I think a lot of times people have this fixation on proving that, oh no, I'm confident, I'm the most confident person. I'm not. There's definitely people more confident out there than me. 100%. I am not the most confident person. I definitely have insecurities. And anybody that tells you they don't have no insecurities, pray for them. Pray for them because they actually need prayer. Because, so I spend hours upon hours debating, pondering, thinking, oh, should I put out that video? Should I put out this video? I may come across as insecure. I can't say this because they're gonna think I'm insecure. And you know, like, who wants to hear, oh, I thought you were confident. Oh, I thought you didn't have insecurities. No one was, yeah, I feel like me, I don't really want to hear that. So I always try to ensure that I come across as that super duper confident. But I'm tired of this facades. Me not want it. The truth is, sometimes I genuinely think I look like Beyonce. Even better, honest to God, I will swear, but I don't even want to. I can swear on my life. Sometimes I genuinely feel like, oh, you guys listen. Listen, I'm gonna make a video, yeah, about the way my brain thinks. Sometimes I think I'm the baddest bitch to ever live. You don't even understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm like, hey. There's one meme here that's on TikTok. I'm gonna try and include it. Yeah, I think it's Aki and Papa. It's Papa. He says, I've seen beauty before, but I've never seen beauty like this. That's literally how I feel about myself sometimes. And sometimes I generally feel like I'm hideous. But the truth is, yeah, we all have insecurities, but it's also more about how we deal with them. Some people reject them. That's people that say, I don't have no insecurity at all, I'm confident. Okay, so we've heard. Then there's some people that project onto others. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. And then there's others that accept it. I think it's I don't know if I should say this, but I'm still gonna say it because I'm me. There's some insecurities that there's nothing you can do about it. You just kind of have to accept it, especially if it's like a facial body insecurity. Sometimes you just have to, like, let's say for example you don't like your legs. You kind of just have to accept it. Or you don't like your hand. You just kind of accept it. Or you don't like your voice. You just kind of have to accept it. You know, I said it to you guys before, yeah. I know I have a deep voice, right? And more time when I speak on the phone, they'll be like, sir. And I'm like, I'm not sir. I was born with a JJ. I was born with a vagina. But because of how deep my voice is, a lot of times they'll be like, sir. And I feel like when I started TikTok was always asking, are you a man? Are you a man? Your voice is deep. And I'll be honest, that kind of built an insecurity in me. So there was even a part, guys, laugh with me. When I was doing my videos, was I not trying to make my voice more softer? Was I actively not telling myself in my head, oh Zoki, try and speak more softer. Try and not speak like, you know, before they start saying, oh, you sound like a man, you sound like a man. The voice God has it. I'm now trying to change it. For what? But yeah, that wasn't my voice. I've always had a deep voice, and I never really saw it as anything, because I feel like I grew up with women like that sounded similar to me. I grew up around Nigerian women, African women, and black people that sounded similar to me. But going on TikTok, a lot of people really like pinpointed, oh, your voice is deep, your voice is deep, your voice is deep. So that was an insecurity of mine before, but it became one. It very well became an insecurity, and I was like, you know what, let me try and kind of change up my voice a bit. Let me try and speak softer. You know, maybe they'll stop like insulting my voice. But in the past couple weeks, I said, listen, you see some insecurities, you gotta just deal with them and understand that that's how you was made. That's how you was made. What can I do? What can I actually do to my voice? People will say, oh, why is your voice so deep? I don't know. God, ask God. I don't know why my voice is so deep. I haven't got a clue. I've done tests. I'm perfectly okay. I don't actually have any underlying health issues. I just have a deep voice. That's it. You understand? So, reason why I'm even mentioning this here, because I wanted to show I wanted to show and tell you guys about insecurities that is not quite evident. I feel like when you look at me, there's certain things that you would see, oh yeah, she probably insecure about this, that, but maybe my voice is not something that you automatically think of an insecurity of mine, and it wasn't. It became one, but I kind of said to myself that, what can I do? I just got to accept it. And I don't know whether this is a great advice, but I think it's realistic advice, and that is, some insecurities you will have about yourself, you gotta accept it and just love it. You gotta accept it and just love it. If it is an insecurity that you can change, more times some people will live their whole life with an insecurity that they can actually change, but because of what others think about them doing that, they won't do it. So the insecurity will persist, but the fear of what people will say is higher than how they feel about the insecurity. So the insecurity persists, but then at the same time, they're more scared about what people will say about them making modifications. So it just stays there. For me, if you're that kind of person, or even if you're not that kind of person, some insecurities you're just gonna have to learn to live with. You're just gonna have to understand that that's part of your blueprint. You can't be like others. You can't be like everybody else without sounding utopian, but it's the truth. You can't. You weren't born like Suzanne and Sarah or Sharon or Becky. Oh my gosh, why am I only listing a certain... Okay. No, you can't be like Tyrone and Shaniqua and Sharice and Sharima and Soraya. You can't be like them people because you're not them. You're not them. Your blueprint is not the same. You understand? So regardless of anything, yeah, you're going to have insecurities that, in all fairness, my darling, you're just going to have to learn to accept it and love it. If you can change it and you want to change it, change it. If you don't let it just get you down. Because the key thing is, it's not about having the insecurity. It's not about being insecure. It's not about something impacting you. It's how much it impacts you. Is how much does it have an impact on your life? That is what's interesting. That's where the true testament comes. Saying that you've never dealt with challenges in life, saying that you've never faced an insecurity, saying that you're always fine and life has never knocked you down and things haven't happened, that's not realistic, because life is full of challenges. It's not about being challenged, it's how you deal with the challenge. It's how long you let the challenge get you down. So in the recent days, yeah, I've been watching like The Flash, yeah, which is DC. So I've been watching like a lot of Marvel and whatever, yeah, and it's gonna sound weird, yeah, but it's really changed and really opened my eyes to the way that they portray heroes, yeah. I feel like low-key everyone should heroicize their life, because heroes never have it just plain sailing. The thing that we love about heroes is how they respond to challenges. We all know that during a heroic movie or heroic series, there's gonna be times when the heroic person is going through stupid challenges, going through so many challenges, like it's like life is literally getting them down. Now, the bit we love the most about heroic series and movies is the comeback. It's the bounce back. How do they bounce back? You understand? You know when the villain is kind of winning, it's kind of like defeating the hero, and we think the hero's about to give up, and we feel like, oh, maybe like the hero does give up. But then, you know that moment where the hero is just like, okay, let's use the Flash, and be like, I am Flash, and I am the fastest man alive. You know when they're like ginger in the spirit, and they're like coming back, and you're like, ah! You know that bit where they're coming back, the bounce back. So we acknowledge that yes, the challenge will hit them, the insecurity will affect them, but it's how they overcome it. The bounce back, how they overcome, the recuperation, whatever English word you want to use, that is the key thing, is how long you let it impact you and to the extent it impacts you. That is the key thing. So it's not about having an insecurity, it's not about going through challenges, it's how you deal with the challenges, it's how you deal with the insecurity, how long you let it impact your life when you know that's something you're always going to deal with. If you don't want to change it, and you know you're always going to deal with it, what do? You learn to live with it. You learn to actually use it to your advantage. You learn that, you know what, this is part of my DNA, it's part of my footprint. So rather than being insecure about it, let me own it. Own it. Because it's you. You're not going to change it. You may not want to change it, and rightfully you don't have to change it. But what you need to do is not just let it dictate or control your life, and just, like, some people live behind their insecurities. So the insecurities at the forefront person, like, they're like, I don't like this about myself, so that's just the main thing. They're like, I don't like that I'm like this, or I don't like that I have this, or I don't have that. So they kind of like just accept that, you know, I'm not worthy. My friend, please, it's okay. It's 2022. Ain't nobody got time for that no more. I'm so, unless you're gonna change it, if it's something that will always be with you, unless you're gonna change it, my sister, my brother, however you identify, my lovely people, learn to live with it. Learn to own it. It's all about the bounce back. It's all about the recuperation. It's all about the vim. It's all about the energy. It's all about the vim. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here, quickly talk about this, because it's something that, having developed like new insecurities in the past couple months and being able to overcome it and like remember who the fuck I am, yeah, remembering who I am and what I stand for, having that kind of like bounce back, I was like, you know what, I need to document this. I need to tell the world about this, because I know there's people out there that's going through similar things. Like, maybe lockdown has shown you insecurity you didn't have before. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna change it? If you change it, good on you. Love you for that. If you don't want to change it and you want to live with it, don't live in sadness. Don't live in sorrow. For what? For a life that you don't know how long you're gonna have it for. For a life that is meant to be lived, not just existing. Anyways, let me jump off. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, because I am on the road to 10k and you can make that possible. So if you're watching this and you've liked the video, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.